Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to the Books of Daggerfall. Today we're going to be reading through the book Jokes by Anonymous. And actually I just realized I have to make sure that I have my app in case there's a very real possibility of this. The contents of the book are actually not fully shown. There, I got it. Just in case. Just to make sure. Alright, so yesterday we left in our Daggerfall playthrough, we left that dungeon that we were just in, which I've actually come back into because the music's like more ambient for reading a spooky book about jokes, which, okay, that doesn't make sense, whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, the stupid horse wouldn't shut up on the overworld, so it annoyed the fuck out of me. The reason why we're here is because I'm an idiot, and I forgot that there's only 30 days in Daggerfall months. So that means that today there's nothing to do in the day. So I thought we'd read a book. Since I thought of that idea, and I thought, you know, we'll read books if we're traveling and nothing really happens, I don't really find anything of real value, then, you know, we'll read more books. But today I'd like to read a book about some jokes. Let us begin. How is your wife, Azanthia? She's in bed with Lysangius, replied Harthan. Is that Argonian bastard back in town again? Wait, that was it. That was the joke. Okay, that wasn't great. Funny. Move on to the next joke. I keep seeing spots before my eyes. Have you seen a healer? No, just spots. Oh, it's so funny. A big Nord named Jugelin, I'm gonna fuck up all these names pronunciations, don't worry about it, was sent on by a gang of thieves. He fought them furiously, but in the end, they beat him into subconsciousness. Semi-consciousness. Oh. What does that mean? Almost passed out? They searched his pockets and discovered that he only had 3 gold pieces on him. Do you mean to tell us you fought us like a man loop for 3 lousy gold pieces? Sneered one of the thieves. No, answered Jugelin. I was afraid you were after the 400 gold pieces in my boot. Okay. Yeah, is this where these are going? I have read this. I'm pretty sure some of them are good. I hope so. But so far they're pretty bad. During the Wall of Bethany, which I actually really need to read up on, there are at least 2 books in this game that talk about the Wall of Bethany, and I would like to know about it. During the Wall of Bethany, the Britons in the Isle of Craghold were under siege for several days. After the island was liberated, Lord Bridwell found the ruins of the castle, where a crowd of survivors were hidden away in the dark. It was going to be a difficult job freeing them, as part of the roof had collapsed, trapping them all within. Bridwell stuck his head in the only opening and shouted to the Britons below, "Are there any expectant mothers down there?" "It's hard to say, your lordship," said a young woman. "We've only been down here for a few days." Ah, funny. Yes. Get trapped in a hole and just start fucking like rabbits. An elderly Breton met with a contemporary of his at a guild meeting. "Harringston, old man, I wanted to express my sympathy. I hear that you buried your wife last week." "Had to, old boy," replied Harringston. "Dead, you know." Okay, that was bad. That was really bad. Why was the Sentinel army so useless during the Wall of Bethany? Again, the Wall of Bethany. The cannons were too heavy, so all 3 garbage skulls sunk. Wait, what? All 3 garbage... What's a scowl? Don't know. Okay, kind of stupid. What does a new Sentinel private learn as a combat technique. How to retreat. Ah, fuck you, Sentinel. Ah, better Sentinel human there for you. What is the thinnest book in the world? Red Guard Heroes of the War of Bethany. Oh, there's some fucking Red Guard racists in there. Are you trying to say that Red Guard's a whole bunch of losers and none of them are heroes? I think that's what we're trying to say. A dark elf man killed his wife after catching her making love with another man. When the magistrate asked him why he killed her instead of her lover, the man replied, I consider it better to kill one woman than a different man every week. Oh, funny. Your wife's a slut. Anyway. Oh, now we're talking about dark elf woman. Is this like, are they related? I don't know. A dark elf woman was being shown around Daggerfall. When she was shown the magnificent castle of Daggerfall, which I've seen, she smiled sweetly to her guild and whispered, reminds me of sex. That's odd, said her guild. Why does our castle Daggerfall remind you of sex? The dark elf sighed, everything does. And that's when you have sex with it. Oh god, look at these names. Okay. Yetula told Vaskla that she was having dinner with a dark elf named Maurice that night. I hear he's an animal, said Versa. He'll rip your dress right off you. Thank you for telling me, said Yothar. I'll be sure to wear an old dress. Ooh, she's gonna get fucked. Okay. How do you separate sailors in the Khajiit Navy? With a hammer and tongs. Wait, you is missing. How do separate sailors in the Khajiit? Oh, okay. Trying to say that Khajiits just fuck like rabbits too? Wait, what do you need a hammer for? Wait, I don't understand that. This orchid has sentimental value to me, said Mahon. The Khajiit. Oh, it's a Khajiit, so you gotta sound like a Spanish dude. To his friend Hassans. Under that tree, for example, is where I first made love. And that tree is where her mother stood watching us. What? She watched you while you made love to her daughter? Said Hassans, clearly impressed. Didn't she say anything? Meow. Okay. You get it because they're cats. Oh, that's funny. What do you call a wood elf? Oh god, this fucking racist jokes. What do you call a wood elf who doesn't lie or cheat or steal? A dead wood elf. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. Okay. That was jokes by Anonymous. Tune in to the next, I don't know, whenever we do another book rating. I think I might name these differently. Just so that, I'll still keep the part numbers the same, but I'll just name it differently. So that you can tell that they're like me reading books. Wouldn't that'd be more confusing. If you were just here for the books, all the numbers would be weird. God, you're right. Shit. Yeah, you're right. That'll be fine. Okay. Alright, so we come back. The thumbnails will be the same though. Yeah. Maybe you should change. Maybe you should just change the thumbnails and leave the. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, well, when we come back, we'll be traveling to well, east basically. I don't really have a destination. Well, there is a destination, but it's so far away. It's not worth even mentioning. So we're just gonna keep going east, and hopefully, maybe we'll find a town, maybe sell some stuff, and then keep going. I gotta identify those 2 items that I've got, and if I find some towns, but there's nothing really of real interest, I'll just read another book. So tune in next time for that. But for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time.